hoping she'd come back again. Kept some letters by day.
Well, thank you, Wickus. That was mighty fine. I didn't know you could do that to a hash brown.
I meant my culinary best first thing.
Oh, and other times too. What you did to a pork chop in the afternoon would make a barrel think it was all worth it.
When that locker of mine takes sweet talking, there ain't none better. I can't take all the credit.
Yeah, you still gotta fry it up though. No one puts meat to flame like you do, Wickus.
Well, there goes my effort.
Your effort, and most likely come spring, your cat.
Oh my goodness, she's an eat.
Barely got her in the stanchion, fumbled with the anvil. The next thing you know, she was shoulder deep in love. My rotator ain't even sore. It reminds me of the old days of the old man. Anybody who bred with him back then had complete trust in his judgment. Yes, sir. You pull up at the old Hendrickson place or some other old boy's property, barely set foot on his land. Take a big whiff of the feedlot air. Tell you it was all a waste of time, right there on the spot. They appreciate that. Yeah, lost a little steam though in the end. Thought he could patent that latex bull phallus thing.
You mean the motivator?
Yeah, I could see without a block and tackle or a scaffolding or some sort of thing, that wasn't going to go anywhere. But you couldn't tell him that. Yes, sir, he was just an old man running out of time. But see, you and I go down to the lake this weekend and take a look at the fall colors.
Now, Connie, you know I can't do that. I got a business to run.
Oh, okay, I guess. It's just that I've been trying to get to you for so long, Wickus, I just can't help myself, that's all.
Think of the bull, Connie. Think of the bull. You think the bull weren't frustrated too? Listen, we'll know if the timing's ever right. Just you remember, unless you forget, you got a wife to think about. No small taters there.
She's been dead of cirrhosis for 6 years now, Wickus.
Careful, mister. Your wife was an old bowling league buddy of mine. An old chum. Let's not cut it so close to the quick, shall we? You know, I'm almost on the wagon.
I mean, it's colder than a fiddler's bitch out there. And it ain't even November yet. Set me out black, would you, Wickus?
No school this morning?
Nope, everyone's healthy. Can't even count on that math teacher with the shits. Morning, Connie.
Sorry.
Probably learned to distill his water.
I guess. Well, it's either rotten fruit to the head from a 10th grader or insulating my crawl space. Such is the life of a substitute teacher. He dead?
To the world, I think. Worked a late shift somewhere, probably.
Probably the packing plant. I hear they're hiring. If I wasn't so dedicated to educating our youth, I'd fill out an application myself. Double trouble though, no wheels to cart the hour and a half there and back. Unless you take me every morning, Connie. Pick me up, pack my lunch, I bring home some good meat.
No thanks. I think I'll pass on that one.
Oh, God damn it. Sounds like you just got it. Was that spackle or the grain elevator running again?
That's disgusting. Get up, you old hound dog, and drink your cocoa. Get up now.
That's what you're putting in your cocoa, Wickus.
I don't know why you let him in here.
Get up. I can't be having
Don't
you
pull
down.
my finger.
You, I have customers in here. Now sit up and act like a normal person.
Well, what do you call me? I was a customer. I deserve good service too.
I'm calling you a menace, passing wind in my cafe. I tell you what, I gotta check my pot pies. You better behave yourself.
Well, cock-a-doodle-doo, Spackle.
What?
He said, good morning, you deaf stinking sack of shit. You need to get your lame self to work and start painting on that trailer you've turned into a shithole before the man yanks it.
Yeah, well, you don't have to tell me about the man.
I don't. Well, evidently I do. Because I am the man. And so is Wayne and Wickets, hard-working folk that front your dumbass to give you a leg up. And this is the thanks we get.
Well, then maybe no thanks.
Take my old buddy Pock here. Comes in with a big old fat string of squirrels. The success story through and through. His mom used to hit him in the head with frying pans. Burn him with cigarettes. But he pulls himself up by his bootstraps and marches on every day, don't you, Pock? Yes, sir? You could learn a thing or two from him.
Yeah, what not to be. Hey, Pock, nice string of squirrels you got going on there.
Morning, Mike. Connie? You bet you could learn. Just look at him. deep in thought, borderline IQ and everything. And one of the sharpest shooters these parts have ever seen.
Yeah, well, I bet I could peek further.
Oh yeah, they's youngins. They's healthy too. They're perfect for the Lions Club, cousin they can't chew. Sit yourself down there, Pop. No audio for you this morning. You're getting the real thing. My word.
So, you say the timber then, Pop?
Yeah, the timber, most of them. Some elsewhere.
Elsewhere, you say? Well, come sit yourself down. Tell us about it.
I could see when I was out there hunting, there was something going on at the old sister's place.
The sisters?
Sisters.
Man, you did do some traveling.
You must be thinning them out around your property, eh?
Yeah, you know, I didn't get anywhere close to the old sister's shed. I could see from up on the hill. Something's going on up there.
Well, going on. Well, do tell.
Well, I don't think it were nothing.
I'm sure you're right, Pop. Just tell us what you mean. It's not like the meat's taint, right?
Well, first off, I thought it was some of those antique poachers that you hear about from time to time, but then it struck me that there ain't nothing in the place. Ain't been nothing there for years. And then all the stuff I saw around the yard, it threw me for a minute.
Maybe they're stashing their booty from another hit.
Now they, how many were there?
I don't know.
Way back up in the sticks? That's possible.
Could be Crank. What about one of those lads?
That stuff pop your anus wide open.
We won't be having any of that.
Oh, lots of housewares, gray van.
What do you think, Con?
The gray van. Gray van, you say? No markers of any kind?
Nope.
Could be a lab. You know, could be terrorists.
That's what they always
Oh,
use.
for crying out loud!
Well, they sure as hell do.
In this neck of the woods, were they wearing turbans? Is that what you're saying, Pop? They had on turbans?
I didn't really get a good look at them when I
Bells,
backed up.
bells.
See, now that's just something a person wouldn't miss.
And they just wouldn't have to be wearing turbans.
Listen, maybe it's part of their training, wink, not to wear turbans. Did you ever think of that?
You're right. How could I have been so short-sighted? It's just that what I was thinking was that maybe the van Pac saw wasn't really a van after all. But a flying saucer come to Earth! And that it just looked like a van, and what Pac didn't see from the neck up were aliens.
Aliens.
From the neck down, too.
That makes absolutely no sense.
Oh, and terrorists, do.
He thinks he's just a wise apple.
Look, Wink, I know you got an education, and I'm not going to argue with you on this one. Now, if there were a road leading up to that property, we might have a discussion. But there is a road. Now, what else can you tell us, Pac?